Hey Rick, on me today I wanted to talk to you about the timelines in Call of Duty Zombies. This seems to be a hot topic of late, but I think I understand the direction in which Treyarch is going. So, let's have a look at the timeline as we knew it. Here on screen we have the idea of the multiverse. If you want a complete explanation of the multiverse and zombies, please check out the video in the cards and link in the description below. Now, in this multiverse, we had 4 different universes being created. Our main story from Knocked Through Buried is the one we need to care about most. Before Der Eisendrache, we thought that we were now creating a new timeline with our Origins characters traveling between universes. This is not the case. In Der Eisendrache, we learned that we are actually rewriting history. Notice, for the visual learners, I have faded out the main universe. Those events no longer seem to exist. Now you may ask, how are our characters traveling between universes? Well, thankfully, we have Richtofen quotes that let us know Dr. Maxis is helping them teleport. Somehow, Maxis has a way of moving our characters around. This could be because of Maxis' plan spoken about at the end of the Origins Easter egg, but more importantly, we learn through the radios that Maxis is in a universe that he is understanding and researching the quantum mechanics of time travel, the mechanics of traveling between universes, and learning what Richtofen must do to set things right from the damage from the first universe. If we arrange these radios in such a way, it sounds like they may exist in the universe for the Origins ending.
Though our matter transference tests at the new site have been largely unsuccessful, the teleporter's malfunction has nonetheless yielded some interesting data. The fact that the test subjects departed their original point of origin is undeniable. What is uncertain is what became of them. Richtofen is insistent in his belief that they have been transported not through space, but through time. In the absence of empirical evidence, I myself cannot entertain such madness. I fear, Richtofen, irrationality may soon prove a liability to our endeavors. In these dark days, I find myself clinging to the belief that there may still be a way to set things right. Though my understanding of the ethereal realm remains limited, I am convinced that the manipulation of the energy fields within all matter is vital to uncovering the dimensional gateway itself. It is my sincerest hope that somewhere in the realm beyond, my beloved Samantha still lives. I can only pray that Edvard will have the courage to fulfill the vow he made all those years ago. Look around you, Edvard. The giant sleeps. This facility was once alive with activity. Now, it is a graveyard. Group 935 are no more. What remains of their work has been scattered to the 4 winds. Only echoes and shadows remain. The test subjects can never be allowed to awaken. The havoc that could be wreaked upon the future by such simple-minded individuals could be catastrophic. Heed my warning. Remember what I told you, Edvard. The scars left by Samantha's past actions allow us to communicate across the rift. Follow my words. I will find you. When you release the beacon, I will secure your extraction and destroy the site. Remember, the burden is yours to carry, Edvard. The others must never know the truth. I thank you for your sacrifice, Edvard. Your courageous actions have opened new avenues of opportunity. It is my dearest hope that we may one day set things right and prevent these terrible events from ever unfolding. Whoever you are, wherever you are, I have one message that must be remembered at all costs. The child must be protected. She may have been returned to me, but I fear she is not as she was. In recent months, she has barely said a word. When she did, it was only to cry out for him, to call his name. What have I done? Day 66. The children are gone, and the house feels empty. I miss their laughter, their games. The sirens have not sounded for several months. I do believe that we may have turned the tide in the battle. But at what cost? The radiation levels from the fallout remain dangerously high. I can only pray I live long enough to confirm that my plan was indeed successful. And the dark presence that has haunted our dreams and infected every facet of our existence has finally been vanquished.
It follows Maxis' findings of time travel and universal travel, figuring out the impending doom of the future, saving the children, and sending Richtofen to save the universe, but we hear that Sam returns on a radio. This is a result of the first universe not being saved yet. Maxis is experiencing the end of his work in one of his failed universes. In another, we hear him die due to radiation sickness from the war. The radios in the Giant really describe Maxis' research to try and fix the universe, which is why there is such a focus on him in the map. This leads to him communicating with our characters at the end of the Easter egg. Listen to how melancholy Maxis is.
I want to play a game. Let's play hide and seek. Those were her exact words. Hey, you found one. I can hear her, even now. Wow, you found another one. There must be a purpose to this. I see it. The beacon is lit. I know where and when you are. Sooner or later, I will find you. Together, we will ensure a better future for the children.
This could suggest to us that he is waiting in a failed universe for any signal from Richtofen so he may assist to jump them to a universe or timeline in which they are needed to fix the universe. Now, understand the goals during the years traveled between our characters were to figure out what they could do to save the universe. Richtofen figures out that the summoning key and stopping the 1.0 versions of themselves is that answer. We can now call the World at War crew version 1.0 because that is how they refer to in-game by the characters. Once Richtofen located the summoning key in Shadows of Evil, he gets Maxis to assemble the crew at the Giant to begin collecting the souls of the 1.0 crew to save the universe. Now you may say, everything is different in the Giant. It can't be the same universe. Well, we hear our characters mention how things have changed since they last were there. The change in history is a result of all the time travel and tears in the multiverse. So revisiting the Giant has caused different things to occur in history.
Mission accomplished. Temporal disruption achieved. The future is changed. These machines were definitely not here on our last visit. I sense there's great potential in these balls of gun.
What Treyarch has done with this Easter egg is cut down the important timelines. Now look on screen to see what happens once the Der Eisendrache Easter egg is finished and history is changed. We now have 4 maps in the main universe. Remember how the intro cutscene gives us our time? We hear Maxis and Sam being teleported, but history is changed. They no longer end up on the moon and in a cave. Instead, they are lost somewhere unknown to us at this time. We blow up the moon, destroy the MPD, destroy Griffin Station, and kill Groff, who picked up right where evil Richtofen left off. Now with the whole Iron Cross on everything, you could argue like I did, it's a different universe. This is our main universe, no doubt about it, you have to trust me. Let's go one step further. The new image on screen could actually represent the latest version of Treyarch's timelines. Only 3 universes this time. Why, you might ask? Well, the Shadowman's quote in Shadows of Evil makes it possible that the normal worlds have just been displaced to this timeline, into this universe. In one fell swoop, Treyarch was able to get timelines back in control and add some significance to the story.
Your world, as it was, is still here. Shifted slightly, wrenched from its rightful place. Many of the souls who inhabited it have succumbed to the darkness. They are echoes of themselves, trapped in a fractured shadow of reality.
In the multiverse, you all care because an endless amount of things can happen. That's why Marvel and DC Comics can suffer from time to time. Treyarch has now put weight back into death because it isn't endless universes. It may be a cycle, but in one main universe that affects the rest. Once that one is fixed, the universe is saved. I want you guys to know that Germany winning World War I video I made a while ago is wrong. It is 100% wrong, and I am fine with that. That's why we make these theories and move on. I can't tell you why it's wrong. It's as sad as that is. I'm not allowed to. So that's as much as I can say about that. I hope this video made more sense to you and the radios help explain this complicated storyline. No longer do the events of Shi no Numa through Buried occur in our main universe. That has been erased from time. History has been changed. So last thing I wanted to address was the 3 radios you hear from Takio talking to Takio, Dempsey talking to Dempsey, Nikolai talking to Nikolai. This is representing either themselves from failed timelines that are now giving advice to the new selves coming in to try and save that universe. We have many different versions of this origin group trying to fix the universe. The one we're playing as is the one that's supposedly gonna fix everything and save the universe. That's the way it's shaping up to be and what makes sense to us. Now, the radios, in case you haven't heard them, I'll play them now.
It is not all bad news, Nikolai. We may have failed in our mission, but at least there is now one less Richtofen to deal with. If it is any consolation, tell him that the first one is the hardest. I should know. I've killed at least 3 Richtofens. There was the one in the fire, the one with the bolt hook, and the one... What? No one told me? Sorry. Forget what I just said. Everything will be fine.
Hey, other me. If you're hearing this, then it means that something's gone foobar. We're going to plan B. Stick to that crap bastard like glue. We need to find out what the hell he has been doing and what he's going to do. We may be able to get a fix on your location if you can trigger one of the paradox visualizations. Good luck. We're all counting on you.
And with those radios, it said it's a big deal that these characters lose their memory. 115 keeps messing and diluting their thoughts. So that's why they start merging with World at War 1.0 crew, and they start forgetting about the travels of the past. So you have so many different things messing with their memories. That's why we also have the Nikolai's memory trailer. All of these things are finally meeting and explaining all the Origins crew can't remember. Even if they've done this many, many times, they're going to finally, hopefully, this time come through with it and get the victory and save the universe. This may not be 100% spot on, given that there are more Easter eggs to be found on the newest map, and new maps are going to come out. So take it easy on me in the future when this video is old like the rest. I did the best I could with the information available to me at the time. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I would encourage you to subscribe for more Zombies content. I have lots more to post, and I can't thank you enough for all your support. It has been absolutely unbelievable to see the support. We're closing in on 100K subscribers, and I haven't even had time for my 90K special. I can't be more grateful to all of you for your support. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.